Good evening all. So the final day of couple of days worth of testing and then the server goes live. So it's been one of the final tests now that I will do, unless there's any tweaks that need doing between now and Saturday. Server goes live Saturday night and then the adventures for us will start on it. Hope everyone's okay out there in internet land. And I'm getting game audio. That's good. Excellent. So things have changed slightly, as every time you log in with me they do. We have less gear now to work with and a lot less inventory space. It is meant to be a hardcore survival server. Zombies are slightly different. I think I've said before that when we are live, we will only be wiping on major updates. We'll do a run through, see how we get on. What I'm mainly doing is I'm practicing, because this is your standard. Someone comes in, starts off and does a run through. We've got a server information panel now that's working. Server name is at the top there, so when it goes live, you'll be able to join on that name. Hot Goblin, hardcore survival, ban off, less loot. Certainly less loot, with some basic rules there and a link to the Discord, stuff like that. Is a PvP server. Also a survival server, realistically. These houses don't work very well. Custom assets, things aren't always in the right place. These stairs are very janky. Get the pistol. On this server, that's quite massive. Not all doors as good as others. Come on. So Zeds are no longer the Walking Dead Zeds. These will run and jog, but they won't sprint. So you can out sprint them as long as you've got a bit of stamina to play with. But obviously they will fuck us up a little bit. And one thing, we'll need a well and food. So we'll need, the reason I'm collecting rags is to get some rope together. We'll take that, get a piece of rope now with that, and we've got a rucksack. Now comes the problem. What do you do? We must do the obvious thing. We need to eat. Bit of ammo. So, we can get enough rope. We'll be sorted. Need one more item of clothing. Make a rucksack. Home. You do. Rough rope. Hand wrappings. Give some basic gloves to get us by. That works. Back to the house we just left. Oh, that's good. Combine those two. That'll make a basic bag. A bit more storage. Okay, that's not brilliant. There's one bandage left. But now we need 2 sticks. Make a better rucksack. That off. That on. A bit better condition. And then cut that one up. Box of matches, that's massive. Some ammo. And rags. Six more pieces needed. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. The handgun. That was not suspected. Need to reduce handgun numbers. But be careful of the heat on this server. Not dire, but it's... I'm tweaking the heat every couple of hours, every couple of days. I'm trying to make it so heat is your enemy. Gonna need food soon. And our knife's about to die on us. But we can get a fire going now without needing a knife. Repair kit, ammo. Interesting times. Okay. That'll do. That'll really do. Right, throw that one away. That's needed. Cut the dress up. Take that and that. And make rope. We'll wear it as a belt for now, probably, to reduce the amount of storage we've got. Carry it still. That's good. Go there. That pistol's not got a mag on it, so we'll bin it off. And we'll drink till we've got a full belly of water. Really good start. Too good a start. We can now make a fishing rod. And arguably upgrade our rucksack as well. We have a lot of space to play with. Let's go and get some bushes from over there. Oh, best case scenario would be a map on here. That would be streamer loot. But a Mosin. Okay. Limited ammo. And the ammo we've got is badly damaged. Don't want to use a knife up anymore. Yes, I have to, but I need some sticks. I need to make a bigger rucksack and get a fishing rod ready. Because now we need food. So take everything out of the rucksack. Sticks in hand. Merge with the rucksack and make a backpack. So we've got a bit more storage, but another 5 slots to play with. Which, oh no, a few more. Yeah, I suppose so. Another 5, 6, 7, 8 slots to play with. Good. Now, throw away that one. One of those on our back to become the fishing rod. But first of all, we need to get some cooking done. Let's split these down. Let's let the chicken eaten to keep us going for now. I'm going to need 1 piece of bark. Do. Go get this fish eaten. Sorry, the chicken eaten. That house will do. Maybe not. Back off because we're too hot. Get rid of that. That gives a bit more protection against zombies. And then we go again, get that piece, back off. Damaged, but still. And we'll drink again. Now we need a knife or sharpening stone. Either will do the job. We also need a map quite desperately, so we can set a waypoint and find the airdrops. But I need to drink to a full belly. There we go. I'll get clear of here, just into a house somewhere, or barn, or shed, and then we'll sort out our fishing rod. Double, don't need that yet. It's all about choices. So now make the fishing rod. Combine it with the rope. And then combine it with a hook as well. It's on there. Frees up some space. Turn that into a knife. Again. Carry on, use that till it's used up, and then we'll switch across. Okay. Carry on going. Waterproof. Winter. Winter items aren't needed. Raincoat's not needed. Okay, so 30 slots straight away, better than what we've got. It's off. Goes on. If we can break that one down and get the rope back, we'll try it. Now we've just got the sticks, so we can remember not to do that in the future. But we got the burlap sack. Carry the sticks for the moment, we can always throw them away. We'll carry that for the moment, we can always throw it away. It's pristine. We want low installation, that's medium. That's high, so that comes off, that goes on. But we've got less storage to play with. Keep our temperature down a bit. Brass knuckles, we'll take them and use them instead of a knife to fight with. We move on. And on this server, that's how you're going to be living your life, I think. When we go live. Until you can get a military rucksack. Search for fruits. We've been around here for a while. Going to fight this zombie. You want low installation items. Keep your temperature down rather than up. So you can merge them. So it took 2 boxes, turned it into just under half a box. Take that. So clear of the Zs. Don't have the bandages if they have a problem until we get some more sunglasses. We go. Eliminate those God Ray problems. A map would mean we could find a med center. Zs there to worry about. We'll push up those rocks. We'll push down this track, see where it takes us. And the adventure continues. So it's been done as a PvP survival server with base building, raiding, and such like. So these are our basic rules, with more available on the Discord. Some basic FAQs, FAQs 2, and then your stats. I need to cut that down, so Livonia officials support package will do, not support and rebuild package. It's an airdrop, basically. But every item you have now, there'll be a reason to have it. Only carrying chicken feathers in case we find a crossbow. If we find a radio, we can do survivor missions. Again, it'll get us geared. Some rags now would work. We've got disinfectant, so we can always make bandages. So the next clothing we find, we'll cut it up and make some emergency bandages. At least that will do the right thing, get us by. Round bales down there. But it is mainly a survival server. You've still got the ban off stuff that you can do towards ban off endgame. So the keycard rooms, the bosses, the nano suit, and the one tapper. Also, we'll only be wiping when we have to wipe. So 1.24 potentially, or if there's a major mod update that we have to do and have to wipe for it, or if the server gets so full of people building bases that we have no choice. When it goes live, it'll be a 20-slot server, and I currently have funding in place for a year, and I also have funding in place and secured put aside. So if the 20 slots start filling on a regular basis, I can up it. But it will start off as a 20-slot server. And hopefully will appeal to the more survivalist DayZ players that don't want to play on a PvE server. That still want some danger. Here's a water bottle. Take a box of 308 any day of the week. I want to check that they've... No, they've not. So we've got a weaponry namer on here, so weapons are named where possible correctly. Just wonder if they've done ammunition as well. And that is just a box of 308 in normal DayZ markings. No trader. Raiding is not via explosives. It's not via vanilla either. Raiding is that military or something? Yes. Jobs are good. Raiding is via a hacksaw or a hacking tablet. Hacksaw will cut code locks off, and the hacking tablet will hack them. Hacksaw has one use, hacking tablet has two uses. And then you need to find another one. For base building, maximum size of bases will be 10 code locks. People can choose to live underground or use vanilla building or a mixture of both. We're allowing players a maximum of 10 code locks per player or per team. It is a solo server, there's no grouping system, but if people wish to join up and play as a team, we're more than happy for them to do so. But you do it via vanilla methods, so armbands and communication. I'll be playing solo. And I'll be doing recorded content on here probably twice a week, and then maybe live once a week. So the series will follow. I haven't decided whether it's going to be a live server that I do or recorded. Probably recorded. Recorded content works well. And the nights that I can't game with my normal team, I can produce content on here for upload. I think I still need to make it slightly warmer. One thinking, what? So we're going to push to mill. Chance of a better rucksack. Chance of some better clothing. Better rifle. Not that Mosin's not a good rifle, but why did I choose Banov as a map? Because it's massive. It's a really big map. There's lots to see, lots to do. It's not a wildly popular map, so people don't know where they are always and where they're going. Which makes for a different experience. The game's very easy. If you go, I'm here, I know where the well is. Why do we do it as PvP? There's only one area we've stopped building. Pure and simply because I can't stand PvE maps. And how long have I been building it? About 2.5 weeks now. Tweaking and playing with it to get it where I want it to be. Military Zeds. Only smoke. Oh, what's that? That's 308, isn't it? You'll have that. Now we can do survivor missions. 97.7 we need to get it to. And then because we don't have a map, we'll turn it off because we won't know where we're going. Nice map of Livonia. Rucksack would have been good. We don't have any specialist weapons on here apart from what comes as part of Banov. Z there, Z there, Z there. Let's deal with that one there first. Come to me. There you are. So you can voice over IP them to you. Let's get them trapped in the door and try and punch our way out of this. One dealt with. 3, 4 more over there. Maybe 3, maybe 4. So let's push down this way a little bit. We could shoot them, but it might attract more wildlife. Come to me. Yes, you. Shit. Now we got wolves. Typical DayZ adventure. I'm hoping get. That'll do. Ah. See my logic? My logic didn't work. They're feisty little chaps, aren't they? We'll be getting out of here. Let's go. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Let's purify them. Next problem, food. We need water. And then we can go fishing. And we live to fight another day. As you might have noticed if you're used to Banov, that we have different spawns. It's been done on purpose. Everyone's used to the 2 spawn areas. And what we've done is we've stopped that happening. We've changed the spawn nightmare. Gonna have to be more covert with Mill. Play them differently. We said you can outrun them. You just have to be careful. Hoping there'll be a river or a pond down here somewhere. That would make my life a lot easier if there was. Throw that away. Need to. There's very, very, very little food in the game in tins and packets and such like, so you're very unlikely to find any. So living off the land is all you've got realistically. So animals, fish, or doing airdrops to get food. How I see it is you'd start off and you build up like we are until eventually you've got body armor and a Parabergen, an Alice backpack. And then you might think about building a stash somewhere. And then you start to collect in the stash enough stuff to get a flag up and a gate down. You get your flag up and a gate down, barrow inside storage. Then you build up enough supplies to get an underground base built. And then you build up inside enough supplies to live. And then you start moving towards doing endgame. So it's a slow process. Best case scenario, there'll be a river down here somewhere. Oh, look at that. Best news yet. Do some fishing. Use that knife until it's broken. One fish will be enough because we know what it's like on this server when it comes to cooking. Come on. Give me fish. And try somewhere else. We've got the fishing bait. Good. Fish. That way. Now we need a bit of bark. We could use a rag, but we're saving rags for emergencies. One piece of bark will do. Knife is ruined anyway. So next bit of food we need, if we don't find a knife, will be a chicken. Just one. Because all the time we're running, we're using up calories. Police station in here would be good. Another well would be amazing. Let's get the food done first. Bandage. That's getting that cooked. Let's go and quick search through the rest of the house. Get any face protection from it? No, it won't fit. Ah, that's massive. That's really good. Some serious storage of equipment now. Away from that fire so we don't burn. Right, a bit of inventory sorting. So spare knives down here. We'll keep rags there. That weapon there. Ammo there and a pistol there at the moment. Food will be eaten on soon enough, so go there and there. Let's try and fill up a side at a time. That up and that up. Swing that way. Okay, that'll do. Get a little bit of hydration from this as well, which will help. Move out. Tactical search. What we're really looking for is a well and a water bottle. Not a zombie. Later on, that'll be needed. Later on. Ruger. Mini 2.2 rifle. In the real world, it's a Ruger. Stay clear of them lot. Gives me my little thing gives me protection against Zeds, doesn't it? Not very much, but a little. No, I'm playing on PC. It's a server that I'm about to release onto the world, so it's one that I can't carry. Oh, it will. Let me. So this is the final bit of testing, basically. We're doing a hardcore survival server, basically. Still allowing PvPing and all that sort of fun stuff. But basically, it's about survival. And I've vastly reduced everything that you need. So everything's about making choices. No large rucksacks, no useful clothing anymore. Weapons spawning normally damaged. Lack of ammo. No food in the world apart from airdrops. So the only way of getting it is hunting, shooting, and fishing. Or airdrops. But this is the final night for me of testing. Tomorrow night I'll play my normal PvP server with the team. And then Saturday night this server or the password will be taken off and it will go live. Anything. So console and vanilla PC is very, very close. Console gaming and playing on PC in vanilla mode is similar in certain aspects. So if you've got any questions, ask away. I'm always happy to help. I've been playing DayZ now for about 4 years. I'm just over 4,000 hours in. Probably all I play. I love the game. But at the moment, if anyone comes in, they're probably going to leave us alone, friendly-wise, because it's just my team of friends that are helping me test the server before I release it. And the map I'm playing on here, as much as you can't get it on console, it's very similar to Chernarus. Bed. I don't have a base yet. So over there, I can see that little tower. That's a fire station. So I know there's a chance of a fire axe in there, which would be worth getting. Now, on a normal server, you'd want fire clothing as well, because it's good clothing. It'll keep you warm. But on this server, I've turned the heat up. So you want to think about, on my server, not having the best installation clothing. I struggle to kill myself on console. Okay, so I don't know what your commit suicide button is on console. No idea. Here we F11 to commit suicide. Your other option is if you can light a fire and just a piece of rag and get a fire lit and stand on it, you'll burn yourself to death. What's that? That is 9 times 19 with a silencer. What have I got there? 9 times 19, no silencer. That's pristine. That's pristine. We'll take that one. So I don't have running zombies on here. I have jogging and walking. And I've taken a lot of what they carry on them off them. A fire. How do you make a fire? Okay. So let's get clear of here. So that way I'm not going to get interrupted by zombies. I'll just, because I'm the server owner and there's nobody else on the server and we're just testing, I'll jump clear for you and show you how to do it. It might be easier. There we go. So let's go and show you fire lighting, or making a fire. If you don't have a knife, it becomes difficult unless you get matches. But if you can find a stone, one single little stone, then what you can do is strike that against a rock and it will turn into a knife for you. But what we'll do is we'll find a bush and we'll get some wood from it. So you've got there gather firewood and you've got gather short stick. It's a short stick that I want, or the long stick that I'll break into a short stick. You could do it with firewood, but it'll be easier this way for me to show you because you're more likely to find short sticks. So I've got 2 short sticks there. If I take one of my rags, or you could use a piece of bark, and I'll show you that in a second. So you take your rag, combine it with a stick. I don't want a torch, I want a fireplace. So it needs, for it to work, it needs something that is going to be kindling, and some fuel. So we're going to use the rag because it's easy. Now, if you don't have matches on you or a lighter, if you walk up to a tree with a knife, I've got an option there to gather dark bark. And we're going to do it with this with a piece of bark because I'm going to show you the method without matches. So that gives me a piece of dark bark. Put my knife away. Take the single stick in your hand and the bark, and rather than make a fireplace, hand drill kit. Put the hand drill kit in your hand. Go back and find your fireplace, wherever you put it. There it is. And then when you get the right angle, ignite it. And then that will catch on fire. And all you do is you step onto the fire. It would burn you, and you'll die. You'll quite quickly die. But I won't. And that's the basic of fire lighting. Let's go and find somewhere else to beat on the map. Find a random place. So you don't have this method normally. But it's my server and I'm building it before I go live. But I have no idea where I was. I should have checked before I jumped out. But we'll put ourselves up here. There we go. That'll do. And we'll go from here. Yeah, it's just me on. Oh. Proper gloves at last. Mosin ammo. Put them on. So the clothing I've got on here is vanilla. The only difference is, by the way, do you have a Discord? I could add to talk to you in later if you want. Yes, of course. Give me a second. Let me grab a link for you. Right, invite people. There we go. No. There you go. And I'm looting Goblin on there. So if you've got any questions, ask away. I'm more than happy to try and help. Piece of rope. Excellent. So it's a farm, so I know that there's a chance of animals in here. Actually, we've got Mosin ammo, haven't we, now at last? Let's I've run it because I'm doing this as a survival server. I realise that there isn't a lot of loot around that's useful. So getting into a skirmish with zombies is a bad idea. Whereas normally on a server, I don't really care. That's worth having. And that's non-vanilla. Just a little mod that I've put on for raiding. So if you want to light a fire, you want to cook in your base, one of the things you can do is if you go up to a barrel, you can craft it into a fire barrel, and then you can cook within that. We've already got a spade. There's a reason for us having a spade. If we ever get hold of a couple of hatchets and some nails, we might think about building something useful. Move out. Bigger town. So we need a police station to get a chance of getting an MP5 or a shotgun. Shotgun would be good. Get rid of that now. Move my fishing rod down to there. Frees up a slot to put a weapon on. And as you saw, we never even went to the fire station. Long got waylaid on that one. DayZ for you. Screwdriver's useful. You can use it against a rock to sharpen it. You can kill zombies with it. You can repair stuff with it. And on this server, so what I'll do is if you drop me a message on there, that's not being run as I'm not going to have a voice channel on that Discord. It's pure and simply done as a Discord for this server. So FAQs, people can raise tickets. That's about it. But I'm more than happy at some point, if you do want to chat about DayZ, to have a voice call with you. Just not when I'm in the middle of recording and streaming and testing a server, but more than happy to. I'm off now from work until the 8th of January, so I will answer any questions you've got on DayZ. I'm a firm believer in getting as many people playing it as possible, no matter what platform they're on. Another bit of rope. Now the loot is starting to increase and get better. 3 bits of rope. We probably don't need 3 bits of rope, in all honesty. Okay, so would it be okay to talk about this after the stream? Yes, of course. Of course. Let me... So I'm only testing. I'll exit.